Bekle.
I could use. The drink.
Místní argumentovaná reportérka Angela Gomez.
Anomaly detected.
trace program initiated. Access granted.
Stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, in preventing life.
Smiley, Stanek wasn't at his apartment, but I did find what looked like bomb-making equipment, and a trap set by the Diwali.
You're kidding.
I also found out where he might be, the Red Light District, at a bar across the street from the Red Queen. I'm heading there now.
We have a couple of agents in that district watching the valley now. I'll send them over.
Copy. That.
Did you hear about the guy? Somebody called him. I am dead. Come on.
Chcesz fakus. No ahoj.
Been a long day.
Welcome to the Irish stool, buddy. Pull one up and I will see what we can do for you.
Irish Stool. Catchy name. Very evocative.
I like to think so. Well, what will it be?
Looking for a man named Nomad Stanek. Heard he might be in here.
Yeah, you're not the first. Couple of Interpol agents asked me about him too. What did he do? Is he in trouble or something?
I can't go into details about an ongoing investigation. Where did you say they were?
Downstairs. Don't mess up the place, okay? By the way, you want anything? No problem. Something else? No problem. Something else? My pleasure. You want some more?
Not right now, thanks. I've got something to get to.
Fucking yo.
Bring your friends back.
Welcome to my place. Didn't expect to see one of you in here. Not today. You know, with all the trouble.
We're not gonna have a problem, are we?
No, no. I don't share the sentiment of the ruling class. Just commenting on current events, you know? About the happening in I mean, Utolek. So, what can I get you?
What have you got?
I've got surly Welshman and nice rye.
Nothing, thanks.
Suit yourself. Clear here. You think if I ratted on that guy, they'd fire him?
Double crumbs, baby.
Customer! What do you want? Hypostims?
I'll be going.
Obecnie się czuję główną groźną teraz.
Stay away, hand.
More than a few around.
Man, we need a hit. Fuck. There's got to be some way to get off this junk.
I think the police should have done more from the beginning.
Hey, you. We got multi-tools.
Is this some kind of org protest? Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high end. And you look like you...
You try this,
Just the one...
gonna have to disappoint.
Maybe you can make it up to me. Come on, man.
Sure.
This is fantastic. The cause is very, very grateful. Take this. A gift for a true freedom fighter. You can... That's not just a display.
Nothing from...
So long. Over here, friend. I have what you need.
So, if you're interested in certain...
Another one.
Man, did you hear Lazarus is late?
Listen to that crap. It will rot your brain.
It's not like they did not see me working here all day.
missing? Did you see what they did to her? Go see for yourself.
Why are we drawn to such things? What's wrong with us?
It is not
Another dead old.
It is not unhealthy to be curious about death. What is unhealthy is to do such things.
I know all about our orders. Do me a favor, eh?
This doesn't concern you.
I know all of orders are orders.
We can't let them get away with it.
Have
To tell us.
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Org victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, me in danger?
It's natural to be scared.
Then you understand. I don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Sure, I understand. You don't know anyone here. But there's a chance this could happen again. The more you're willing to cooperate with the police, the better the odds of catching whoever's responsible.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an orc.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Let's talk to you about what happened.
How come she talks to him and not...
I have some questions for you.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
What were you doing here?
I was looking for Starlight, my cat. There was lightning and suddenly this flash of certainty. That's when I knew something awful was happening.
Where were you exactly?
In the shadows. My head was down. I couldn't move. Oh God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have gone out today. The energies were all wrong.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
You want to know about Daria? What is there to tell? Small town girl came to the big city to escape her problems, to try and become someone else.
Did it work?
Not really. You can't escape yourself. You can't just come to a big city and expect all your problems to seem smaller. It doesn't work that way.
How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
He was on top of her, cutting the evil out. That's what he called it. I mean, I think.
So you heard his voice?
Very clearly, yes. He sounded confident, authoritarian, like a general commanding troops.
What did he say exactly?
It is time to make you whole again.
Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
To be honest, I saw more of the shadow than the man. I remember he was very big. The shadow, it covered everything.
So you can't describe him?
Not the face, no. His clothes, he was wearing something very dark, black, maybe blue.
Was he augmented?
He moved like an augmented man, but I can't say for sure.
Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
I have bad memories of the police.
What kind of memories?
Catcalls I didn't want, tickets I didn't deserve. The policemen here are worse than children. Former captains of high school sports teams who will never recapture their years of glory.
I was captain of the debate team in high school.
Yes, well, debate is different.
What's your take on Montag? You ever meet him before tonight?
I went to the station once, years ago, to complain about the ticket. Detective Montag is the one they send you to handle the paperwork.
How'd he do?
He did fine. The point is, he's a desk jockey. Look at him, he's lost out here. The cops who know how to catch killers, they're not the ones sent to investigate murdered ox.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
Away from the crime scene, sir.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Careful of the evidence.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an AUG, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years. But that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
People hold a hell of a grudge against AUGs, ever since the incident.
Yes, and?
Well, good thing the cops here are such professionals. Part of being a police officer is treating everyone the same, right? AUG or no AUG.
It's not that simple, and you know it. A police force isn't some abstract ideal of what justice and law should be. It's an instrument of those in power. A reflection of the society it protects.
I haven't been seeing a whole lot of protection out there.
Well, that depends who you ask.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene. Let me give you a very important piece of advice, eh? Never marry the ones you save.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
Did you notice any signs of struggle?
Less than you might expect. She almost looks peaceful. Almost.
How do you think the murder happened? What do you think killed her exactly?
I think her husband is what killed her. And if she's lucky, it all happened very quickly. If not, not.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
Have there been a lot of murders in this area?
More than the average. I know I wouldn't live here. Not even if they paid me.
What can you tell me about the victim?
Gunn, Angela, married to Gunn, Johnny. The department rests its case.
I want to help you with this case. To do that, I need a rundown of what you know already.
Help me, huh? You mean, like being my subordinate?
I mean like making sure we catch whoever's responsible.
Right. Well, I have a dead body, Angela Gunn. I have bureaucratic pressure to arrest the augmented husband, Johnny Gunn. I have a crime scene, and I have you.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
That's fine by me.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean I do.
They love to tear us apart.
It's your turn to buy the coffee. I think he found something.
Pretty obvious what happened here.
Are you a journalist?
No, but she was. She had enemies.
Away from the crime scene, sir.
Tabloids write that shit to sell copies. No, this was political. It's always political.
These assholes try anything.
Gruesome, isn't it?
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Something is going to push them into attacking us. If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
Give it a rest.
Enjoying yourself,
I have what I need for...
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Let's talk...
All right.
I think I might have something on the killer's MO.
It's like watching a grandmaster at work.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an AUG. Don't you all have to shoot up that new pause shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the AUG removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder?
That's right.
It reminds me, you know. There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and AUG removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage across the street from the bombed out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Something about the crime scene doesn't sit right.
Okay, what about it?
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the AUG riots, anti-AUG riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Okay, enlighten me. We care about this... why?
Angela Gunn was a journalist. Maybe this is work-related. Maybe she uncovered something she wasn't supposed to.
Maybe. I don't know.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
You're joking, right?
I can't believe it. After all the progress here,
These clanks better not bother us today. Watch it!
Ugh, laddie, like I am not a citizen here.
Are you completely stupid, or are you trying to start trouble? You're in the Naturals train. Christ. Let's see your papers.
I don't need this hassle.
You're the one causing me trouble, Clank. Here. These are good enough that I'm going to ignore you. This time. Use the Og train.
All I am saying is there is
Try not
surely
to
more
make the
to
same
story.
mistake again.
This collective cannot be as
Fuck off out of here.
Who else will take care of
Armtits.
You are currently violating civilian conduct. Code 512, Dan. Please desist.
This is the last time. The last time.
Hello? Damn this city. Og problem. Homeless problem. It didn't used to be like this.
Proč se tohle místo promění, že jo? Vylejzaj ven neviditelný lidi.
See the way the citizens are looking at us?
Hezký město. Zůstaň na hlídce. Aspoň, že nedrčím u skříněk s důkazama.
Play a round of deathmatch after work?
Co chceš, abych ti dával hlášení každých pár minut?
I'll quit. That's all.
Praví přesně. Ježiš.
We should head out for a quick break. Nothing will happen.
Užíváte si vyhlídku?
Do not worry.
Hádám, že se k vám asi donesly ty špatné zprávy z komplexu útulek, co? Že někdo zabil Talose Rakera a oni se teď bouře. Jestli si ty hajzlové.
Oh, hello.
Used to be a lot of augmented tourists here. You know, before the internet.
Basically disappeared.
And elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia,
Where are you going?
combat drones attacked St. Peter.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Angela's dead. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me, so I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Found your notebook, Johnny. You've been writing about Angie. Some of your descriptions resemble what happened to her.
You gonna arrest me for writing shitty poems? They're supposed to help me reconnect emotionally to things.
There's a lot of violence in the writing. You describe things that aren't that far off from what actually happened.
Breaking a line and breaking a neck aren't the same thing, are they now? But you start pretending that they are, and you're no better than that lazy asshole detective. They don't like who I used to be, so they want to do whatever they can to put me away. That's all this is.
The things you wrote are evidence now.
I plead poetic license.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie. Doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know what happened.
Why? If anyone should want to track down the person who killed her, it should be me. But I choose not to. Case closed.
You don't care if her killer is caught or not?
No, I don't. I don't get off on vengeance. I say, let the bastard stir in his own damn guilt. Men who kill, I think they do it to get attention. They want to be caught. They want society to spank them just like their daddies did. Now, the real punishment for something like this is living with what you've done.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
For one, finding this killer will ensure they can't do it again. 2, society has a right to protect itself. And 3, where were you tonight?
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
You sure you didn't go anywhere tonight?
I went to the bathroom. Twice.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah. So?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just that I dealt with the company a while back, that's all.
Really? You know, you look familiar. We didn't work together, did we? Did you know Girardelli? Or maybe Powell?
No, I doubt I knew them personally.
That's too bad. We were all in New South Wales together. I thought maybe you... Never mind. And they're all doing fine now. Relatively.
Australia? You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater.
And then they told me what they want me to do, and what would happen to me if I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. That's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print on Angela's neck. Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
I didn't come here to arrest or absolve you. Only to ask questions.
Apology accepted. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone.
And preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile...
You got me mixed up with someone else. Happens all the time.
and elected a 12-year-old boy as president.
Bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. Bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer.
then we'll...
Start the business?
What if we're being what?
I
Right
can't deal
now?
with this.
Overthink about that. Nemůžu se dočkat.
A goddamn clank.
Hope all your paperwork is in order.
Of course, officer.
One moment. Transmitting ID scan. Got it. Everything checks out. You're free to go.
I said you're free to go, so just get out.
Like I am not a citizen here.
You just fucked up. What's this?
Netuším, proč vůbec riskujou a vylejzají z těch
Here
svých
comes
měr.
another one.
I thought it was around here somewhere.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer.
I see you looked into that old case I pointed you toward.
The MO is a perfect match. I read the notes and I compared them to this murder. The two victims were killed by the same person, I'm sure of it.
All right, let's say that's true. That doesn't necessarily exclude Johnny. It just means he's killed more than one person.
I'm just telling you what I found.
No, you're interpreting what you found. Trying to, sway my opinion. But if you really want to convince me of something, you need to keep talking.
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
Interpol.
Time
Who
to
do they
wrap
think
this
they
up.
are?
All right. Let's call it a night. Let me do my job.
Hiker's News. Always watching. Because you are always watching. In part one of our two-part look at the human condition, I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stanton. It is a
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Tomorrow. What is it? 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer.
So we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false, then, Doctor?
Unequivocally,
Yeah, we can get to work.
the goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us as we are from them. And not unvented. I have many friends who are. And most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes, you know? Because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them is horrifying. This is a way they want to feel safe. And the Human Restoration Act will kick you.
Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like you...
Tomorrow. Going down.
Now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Investors around the world today rejoiced at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic the largest and most secure and archiving vault.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. You got me mixed up with someone else. Happens all the time.
Privacy laws firsthand. Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the blade's defenses, despite an almost astronomical number of attempts.
Police worry about the
Between you and me, folks, I think they are just wasting their time. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you.
Need more beer. 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer.
disgusting.
I see. Fine.
I think my teeth are falling out.
I thought it was around here somewhere.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Gruesome, isn't it?
It was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about you know who.
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-AUG politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
It's important to follow the evidence in situations like this. You can't just accuse people left and right.
I gave you evidence. I told you. The articles.
Right. Other than that, is there anything else that makes you think this politician might be responsible?
Damn right there is. Fucker told my car once. When he was municipal transport minister.
I see.
I hate that guy so much.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
This is some sick shit right there. Politics. It's always about politics.
I can't believe we got stuck down here.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Was that a legal AUG?
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this.
You think I don't know what's going on here? You think I don't know?
Maybe tomorrow.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Didn't think so.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Who'd you piss off to pull this movie?
Doesn't it feel like something is about to happen?
You're 2 years too late already.
Yeah, thought as much.
That's a clear case of a 512 right there.
Something is going to push them to attacking us.
Give it a rest, huh?
Remove yourself from this area, handsome.
You should vacate the area, citizen.
Wish we could just shoot any hog we see.
Yeah, thought as much.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Gruesome, isn't it?
I've got nothing else to say.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
Interpol.
It's time
Who
to
do they
wrap
think
this
they
up. All right, let's call it a night. Get some...
Quit the yapping and get to work.
Where you going? Must be tripping. you bring anything?
Whatever else the killer...
We need a timeout.
You got me mixed up with someone else. Happens all the time. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is all
Tomorrow. If there is a tomorrow. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. This is a way to try to know.
Jestli v tom fakt jedou, jak to zastavit?
Like I am not a citizen here.
Watch it! I thought it was around here somewhere.
Gruesome, isn't it?
It was just a matter of time before they got her. She's that
You'll have to film.
Radko Maximilian.
Sounds like someone should go after this guy, ask him some questions.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Just, if you do that, please don't mention me. I don't want to end up like her.
What else can you tell me about Radko?
The guy's a sleazy piece of shit. That's all there is to it.
And you think he's capable of murder?
Absolutely.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
This is some sick shit right there.
Please, I can pay you. You must have it. My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy. I told you.
Místní policie, vyjděte ven. OK, sklapnout
You would be
plechovko.
safer
Kolikrát jsme
getting
ti
off the
říkali, že to
street,
tady máš
Bob.
vyklidit, no?
Gang boys like to patrol the area at
Řekl
night
jsem
looking for
sklapni.
steady collects.
Poslední varování. Já teď ven, nebo začnu?
Ani nápad. Mám svoje práva, hele, co chcete dělat?
Tak dost, na zem.
Hej, no tak, v klidu.
Na klid je pozdě, tváří k zemi. Drž zobák.
And now for a close look at the events making
To je právě ten problém. Nic si neudělal, i když jsi to tady měl vyklidit.
Naser si svině.
Ještě slovo a zavolám záchranku.
Vypadni odsud,
Odejděte.
blbečku, už takhle mám problémů až dost.
Tak pohyb.
I don't talk to strangers.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
You want praxis, eh?
I might be. Yeah. I'm good.
Just block it out.
You don't look like you're in withdrawal.
She makes me sleep on the couch.
No, I just...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Like they did not see me working here all day.
I'll
Hey,
make sure
come
that
What?
You think I don't know what's going on here? It was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about you know who.
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-AUG politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
Sounds like someone should go after this guy, ask him some questions.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Just, if you do that, please don't mention me. I don't want to end up like her.
What else can you tell me about Radko?
The guy's a sleazy piece of shit. That's all there is to it.
And you think he's capable of murder?
Absolutely.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
This is some sick shit right there.
Gruesome, isn't it?
I thought it was around here somewhere.
Jeszcze jedno.
Yes?
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You have no idea how many people just look the other way. But we can't afford to. Not Augs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
The neuropozyne isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call a... Well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to what's down there.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale. I'm good for now.
As you wish.
Something wrong?
She's just lying there. They should at least cover her up.
It makes me scared to leave my home.
Dává větší smysl, že ten bombový útočník byl v Praze než v Kolem. Žádnej z nich nemá důvod vycházet z téhle čtvrti.
Hey, you. Hey, go away. There's nothing to say me. What are you looking at?
Don't answer me, it's a rhetorical question. I can wait. You must have
Mám strach z toho, co bude. Začíná to tady být dost napjatý.
A different kind of drug. It is called neon.
I was here first.
Sorry, we only sell I only sell neon. Sorry, we only sell rainbows. A different kind of called neon.
My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy. Make a big noise.
I told you, not my kind of
I'm not talking to you, so don't talk to me.
This is some sick shit right there.
Who'd you piss off to pull this duty?
Uh-huh.
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this.
I'm not Montag, I don't need your help.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off. I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
The rat kept pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing.
Do you know the story of the rat and the button? You'll assume you're the one without a choice.
We'd be dead if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
I've never been more afraid in my life. I thought
Those goddamn drones have been hunting us for 3 days. Finally thought they'd given up. Been quiet since last night, but I guess they were just fucking with us. I didn't know they did that. My name's Paulina, by the way.
Adam.
Thanks for helping, Adam. I know we should have run, but Romero said to stay here and wait. So, you're a friend of his? Do you have some news?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Romero, he's this cop. The only good cop in this entire city. He's helping us get out of Praha. Told us to wait down here, but we haven't heard from him in a couple of days. Christ, right now I almost wish I was back in Golem.
You were in Golem City?
Out of the frying pan, as they say. We were staying low, thought the worst was behind us, until the Dvali scooped us up. We got sold to a mining camp up north, and we were on our way when... I don't know what happened. Someone, an angel I think, started shooting at the truck. One of the other girls we were with was killed, but we managed to get away. We got hidden, stayed safe, and contacted Romero. Cut to now.
You should get out of the sewers. Sooner or later, you're gonna take a wrong turn and get hemmed in. If it comes to that, the drones won't even have to aim.
Drones or Dvali, we'll be dead either way. Might as well see how far we can get, right? Listen, just because we're staying down here doesn't mean you need to. The door over there is a shortcut to the surface. It's useless to us, but the code is 5398 if you're interested. I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
This is some sick shit right there.
Gruesome, isn't it?
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
You want?
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Let's talk about the case.
All right, so
I think I might have some information.
let me guess. It's the colonel with a lead pipe in the library.
Apparently the victim was mixed up in some kind of political scandal with a man named Radko Perry.
Hey, not the first time a politician and a journalist didn't get along.
So you don't think he's worth talking to?
Radko Perry? A murderer? I don't think so. Worst he can do to someone is get their car towed.
Good thing I don't have a car. Where can I find this guy?
Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop not far from here. You want to brighten up his day? Be my guest. But that's all you'll be doing by telling him his rival is dead.
I have what I need.
You do.
Well, that is interesting.
The only thing I love.
Station. I need a drone to my position ASAP.
Come on, you know how this goes. Come on, let's see them.
If you don't want any surprises, you might want to be more specific.
Shut up, Clank. I want your papers, not your opinion. Fuck me. We do not want trouble. There is no need to start any trouble, yes?
You sure you don't want to see anything else?
Hands behind your back. Nothing but trash, as usual. This is Vince. I have a suspect under arrest. Request an immediate pickup. Hold him.
Somewhere else. Get out of here.
With the Golem riots threatening to spill over into the city, our trigger fingers are itchy.
Do not hang around the streets, Og. Not in this area. Some not so friendly people might decide to strip you for parts.
District is pretty quiet.
This place is off limits. Go away. I paid on time every month. Twice what the place is worth. I was fooling myself. You're hurting me. Why are you doing this?
This area is off limits for people
No
like you.
respect. Don't eyeball me.
The collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing
Just go back the way you came.
preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter.
You're hurting me. Why are
The electronic voting system.
Mr. Perry doesn't pay me to talk.
In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked.
That's strange.
And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs. Causing clock around the world. Time is watching because you are watching. Part 2 of our Restoration Act. I am joined by
Surely we'll receive medication.
Ashia Akeem, who has recently launched a new partnership with Artists Against Violence to oppose the act.
Just know that I'm imagining all the ways I can kill you.
Hello, Eliza. Thank you for having me. Just rest.
Let me
begin by stating that the human
That may be okay in Guam, but here it's not.
My hope is that
You're not even worth my time.
we can put enough pressure on governments to stop this.
Slavery is a very strong word, Ms. Akeem. When I spoke with head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard...
Get the hell out of here!
He described the goal of the Human Restoration Act as a time out between augmented and naturals. A temporary separation of the classes to clear the air and reevaluate health.
Surely we'll receive medication.
Need to soundproof the basement. Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen. I'm here to protect Mr. Perry. Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen. I'm here to protect Mr. Perry. What the hell was that?
Are you Radko Perry?
If this is about that anti-AUG speech I gave, save your indignation, okay? I'm only the voice of the people. I'm only saying what they want to hear. Your problem, it isn't with me. It's with the way this issue is polling.
I'm here about Angela Gunn.
Who?
A journalist. She was found dead in an alley.
Oh, how sad.
But you wouldn't know anything about it.
What? No. But the fact that you could imply such a thing, I am a public figure. But rest assured, my team will look into it. I'll even send the family a gift basket. How does that sound?
You owe the family a little more than that, don't you?
I told you, I had nothing to do with whatever happened. Now, who are you? Why are you really here?
I'm here because I heard Angela found skeletons in your closet.
Well, lucky for me that she's dead then, huh? No, but seriously, what kind of skeletons?
Is that all you care about? She was just murdered. You could show a little more compassion.
Compassion is for the cameras, but hey, maybe you should be the politician. For a second there, I almost believed you care.
Tell me about your relationship with Angela.
Angela? Angela who?
Angela Gunn, the journalist who's apparently been writing some very insightful articles about you.
Oh, her. She did a nice job of keeping my name in the news. Local politics is a real slog, you know. As long as they're talking about you, it's good.
Even if she was saying things you didn't like?
Sure, why not? Angela's readers were never my voters. I'm not exactly courting the AUG vote here. Did Angela and I share views? No. Did we like each other? Not one bit. But our hatred was professional, not personal. Nothing to kill over.
Sure you don't want to add anything about Angela?
She got what she deserved, but not from me.
Your politics are viciously anti-AUG, is that accurate?
Viciously? I like that.
Do you go out of your way to incite violence against AUGs?
I wouldn't call it going out of my way. More like it's on my way. A flower you pick as you pass by. To be honest, my politics aren't even based on an ideology. It's very simple for me. I tell people what they want to hear, and I stay out of jail.
You're not doing a very good job tonight.
I'm doing just fine.
You really hate AUGs that much?
Some more than others.
Can you tell me where you were tonight?
Out getting votes.
Can anyone attest to that?
Sure. Any number of people. My secretary, my brother, my mother. I just need to call them to remind them they were with me. That's all.
I'll make the calls. You worry about giving me a list of names and numbers.
Sure. My office will forward you the information within 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months. Scout's honor.
You don't think this is serious?
I think murder is very serious, but the notion that I could be involved in one is not.
So you're not gonna tell me where you really were tonight?
Evidently not.
You sure you don't want to rethink your fake alibi?
Where I was tonight is none of your business.
I have what I need for now.
Good for you. Did you forget something?
I have...
Good for you.
You're hurting me. Why are you doing this? You have no evidence.
This is Eliza Kassa, reporting to you live
Panzers
from Pike.
try to attack this upstanding.
Tradition, precision, refinement, Stanek watches. It's about time.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists.
Why are you doing this? You have no evidence.
Down through the basement. I'm here to protect Mr. Perry. Khanzars would try to attack this upstanding city.
Surely we'll receive medication soon. In part 2 of our look at the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by Planet Music award-winning artist Niashia
You're hurting me. Why are you doing this? You have no evidence.
Just rest. Citizen, I request that you leave this sector immediately.
Murderers in uniform. Jackbooted thugs.
Is nothing more than legalized slavery. My hope is that in working with artists against violence, we put enough pressure on governments to stop this.
Keep moving, Drak.
Very strong word, Sakim. When I spoke with head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stansfield Christensen, he described the goal of the
You're not even worth my time.
as a time out between augmented and naturals, a temporary separation of the classes to clear the air.
Turn around. Walk away.
He said, mandatory removal of non-compliant... corralling those who resist into segregated districts. Time out, Miss Cassandra, is when you make a child stand in the corner of the room for 10 minutes. This is domination. Not everyone chose to be augmented.
Get the hell out of here!
But that does not make for good news, does it?
News outlets reporting on current situation.
Now you're just being stupid on purpose. Get lost.
The world consists of little more than terror, conflict, and chaos.
No, that's...
Murderers in uniform.
Why do we always get something on that stuff?
I'm here to protect Mr. Perry. Need to soundproof the basement. I'm here to protect Mr. Perry. Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen. Need to soundproof the basement. I'm here to protect Mr. Perry. Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen. Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen. Need to soundproof the basement. I'm here to protect Mr. Perry. Need to soundproof the basement. I'm here to protect Mr. Perry.
Did you forget something?
What's your position on Augs?
Officially, I think they are a menace to society.
And unofficially? You're a real big fan of us, aren't you? Some of us, anyway.
My position on Augs is nothing personal, if that's what you mean. Like I said, I am a servant of the people. Their desires are my desires. Their prejudices, my prejudices.
I'm talking about your personal positions. The ones Ivanka has footage of. Apparently you were at an Aug brothel all night. Trying to convince those Aug sisters to vote for you, is that it?
What do you want?
Unlike everyone else you seem to know, I'm not trying to blackmail you. I just want to know who murdered that woman tonight.
Wish I could help you, but as you can see, I was busy with something else, of which there is ample video evidence. You're not going to tell anyone, are you?
Your hypocritical private life isn't my concern right now. I just want to know who was in that alley tonight.
It wasn't me. Now, if you want to keep slinging mud at poor Radko Perry, go right ahead, but as far as I'm concerned, you know I'm not a killer.
Well, that's for me to decide, Radko.
I know we've had our differences, but that doesn't mean you can't vote for me. Better to vote for someone you don't like than someone you don't know, huh? Am I right? Radko for change. Remember to vote for Radko. Tell your friends.
Doing this! You have no evidence!
The premises are secure. Continuing general. Roll patrol mode.
Just rest. Concentrate.
Murderers in uniform! Jackbooted thugs!
Streets are full of trash, but no trouble. When is that lockdown order coming?
Remember to vote for Radko. Tell your friends.
Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen. I'm here to protect Mr. Perry. Need to soundproof the basement. Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen. Need to soundproof the basement. here to protect Mr. Perry.
Surely we'll receive.
Did you forget something?
What's your position on Augs?
Official?
And unofficial?
My...
I'm talking about...
What do you want?
Unlike everyone else you seem to know.
Wish I could help.
You hypocrite.
It wasn't...
Well, that's from...
Státní policie má oprávnění během stavu nouze vykonávat. I have it for me. It's not like they did not see me work. You're all there.
Crackdown will hurt the business?
Что за хуйня?
Come on.
No more. I don't care what you do. I don't care.
Do not worry, beautiful. We service all kinds here at the Red. I can recognize a former police officer from a mile away.
Get you some.
Actually...
You change. Welcome to the Red.
Guess they don't call it the red like this one for nothing.
Sorry, friend, not my style. Don't like stuff.
You looking for something? Like a fight? Do you, Obok?
God, you must be terrified about the boat.
I don't figure you.
Once it passes, you're screwed.
Try to watch your back.
Best club in Prague, friend.
What can I get?
It is my pleasure.
I'm all right.
If that...
Over here! Come on.
I've done a lot
One of the first things I like to do when I visit a new city is see it from above. Comes back. Leaving. I started dancing around the pole this day.
Jsi tady novej? Mohla bych ti ukázat nejkrásnější místa.
Do not trust the whores in the rest of Prague, sweetie. Stick with the red light professional. Okay, you want the real dirty stuff for the rest of stuff? Get some street walk.
Hi, I could, go for some of what you're selling.
This is just what I needed to take my mind off the problems of the world. Looks like
Once
I'm
they
not-
were on top of the world. The richest. The ones who could afford to better themselves.
This is nothing but a den of debauchery and immorality. But I wouldn't expect an orc to understand.
Get lost. This place is not for you. Turn around, Clank. Uyobki are not allowed inside.
Not right now.
Hey, I'm a
And we
citizen.
at Palisade
I have
Property
rights.
Bank
You
have
cannot
made
detain me
addressing
without
those
charging
concerns
me.
a priority.
This I know.
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with us like a good little watchmaker.
I've got this, Agent Riley. You and your partner can relax for a few minutes.
Wait a minute. I know you. You've been in my shop. What is this?
You have some things to answer for, Mr. Stanek. We have evidence linking you and your shop to the train station bombing.
Bombing? No, I would never. I wouldn't even know where to start. You have the wrong man.
Do I? Convince me. I have a timing device with your name on it, and I found the tools to make even more bombs in your apartment. What else am I supposed to think?
But you've been to my shop. You know I fix watches. I don't make bombs. No, those tools aren't mine. They belong to my...
Your daughter?
No. Look, take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have made bombs for them.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame. You need to tell me what you know.
You're right, I know. Allison was in the military. She always wanted to belong, to be part of something greater than herself. She was such a beautiful child, gifted.
What happened?
After the incident, she met some people. They said they were her friends, but I could see they only wanted to use her. Parasites, and now they have taken her. You must help. She is not to blame for this. She has been coerced.
Calm down. What do you mean they've taken her?
Allison and I were supposed to meet here tonight. Instead, one of them came by, spewing curses about fleshers and naturals. He gave me a message from her. She was saying goodbye. But she would never. They used her, and now they intend to make her disappear.
Does your daughter have the expertise to do this?
Much more than I do. She was in the military. EOD, they called it. Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
The bomb squad?
Yes. She was happy in the military. They augmented her, rebuilt her to make her better at what she did. But after the incident, she was dishonorably discharged. She was lost.
That's when these new friends found her.
Ugh. They exploited her, and now they plan to discard her.
Your apartment was booby-trapped by Radic Nikoladze.
What? Why would he? I guess friendship means nothing to a thug.
What happened?
I was never a wealthy man, but my shop is well known, respected. British liked my watches. Knew I needed money after what happened to Allison, so we strike a deal. But deals are like beautiful women to that man. A better one always comes around.
What do you know about these friends of hers?
Other than they were augmented? Not much. They only spoke to Allison when they came to the shop. As if anyone unaugmented was beneath them. They kept talking about the Ascension, whatever that is.
Where can I find Allison, Mr. Stanek?
I wish I knew. I would go and get her away from those people. I was about to go looking for her when your goons showed up.
We'll find her. I need you to go with these agents. I'll have some more questions for you.
No! I have to go! I have to help her! She's all I have.
Please, let us do our job.
Find my daughter, or I will!
Smiley, I spoke to Stanek. He's not our guy, but he has a daughter. Allison. Ex-military, EOD. She might be the bomb maker.
So what's our next move?
Stanek says he doesn't know where she is, but I think he's hiding something. The agents are bringing him in. Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean on him. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.
Did I see nomads?
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
I'll bet you Ed. Is there anything
I've got it.
What can I get?
Millions of workers lost their jobs.
Another night, another party. I probably won't remember these in the morning. Leave me alone. Go away.
Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations. Despite whatever praises the underground media wants to say. This is a
doing at the casino?
Look at that. Anything goes here, baby. Have you ever been to the Red Beach?
Overall, but this area is usually more relaxed. Only right now.
Go away. Go away from me.
This is a great city, Yukoski. There's so much to see, so much to do.
I don't want anything to do with you or your kind.
I got nothing here, you?
Hey, nice to see one of you in public. I mean, it sucks the way you've been treated, you know? Especially here. Segregation? That is not cool.
Worth every credit. Worth even the hassle of traveling these days.
Cool glasses.
Galwak guy gave me the creeps.
Uh-huh. Don't start no trouble in here, okay? No, that says anyone starts trouble, I have to take care of it.
Back again, Ario. Is there something I can get you?
What have you got?
I've got surly Welshman and nice rye. Drink up.
Here you go.
I'm good with what I have.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
Who wants to get happy, eh?
How I feel about this weather. a long day. Bookstore.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nothing like watching all the upkeep beat the shit out of each other. Learn to walk at a normal speed. Learn to walk at a normal speed.
She's not too young. Okay, forget I said anything. Please, what about me? What the fuck do I care about this? Well, I might have. Listen, I have a daughter. She's not too young. Almost 6. Okay, forget I said anything. I didn't realize you got jacked. More money? I need it desperately. Please, what about me? What the fuck do I get out of this? Well, I might have an idea. Listen, I have a daughter. She's not too young. Almost 16. Bastard. Okay, forget I said anything. I didn't realize you got jacked. More money? I need it desperately. Please, what about me? What the fuck do I get out of this? Well, I might have an idea. Listen, I have a daughter. She's not too young. Almost 16. Bastard. Okay, forget I said anything.
Leave me alone.
Been a long day. Bookstore ready.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Sarif Industries has gone bankrupt and been summarily taken over by Taiyang Medical.